Welcome to Nexth Press News, where innovation, markets, and technology intersect. Today's lineup tracks a wave of shifting power. From Beijing to Wall Street to Silicon Valley, China is rationing its chip supply as U.S. export bans squeeze AI ambitions. Volkswagen's profits skid under tariffs and a Porsche crisis. JPMorgan steps into the blockchain era with a new deposit token. Spotify strikes peace with indie publishers through a direct licensing portal. From semiconductors to sound waves, the race for control is heating up across industries. China is tightening its grip on the nation's chip supply as U.S. export restrictions bite harder. Facing an escalating semiconductor crunch, Beijing has reportedly stepped in to oversee how chips from its top producer, SMIC, are distributed, ensuring priority goes to tech giant Huawei. According to the Wall Street Journal, the shortage has become so severe that the government is effectively rationing SMIC's limited output. The move highlights how Washington's tightening rules on advanced AI chips are forcing China to navigate around its growing technological bottleneck, one that could shape the future of its AI ambitions. In a stunning leap for climate science, researchers at Germany's Max Planck Institute for Meteorology have built what they call a digital twin of Earth, a virtual model so detailed it maps our planet at just 1.25 kilometers of resolution. The breakthrough, described in a recent paper submitted to ArcSev, merges short-term weather forecasting with long-term climate modeling, a feat long considered the holy grail of atmospheric research. Led by scientist Daniel Klock, the team simulated more than 672 million cells, tracking how energy, water, and carbon move through the air, oceans, and land. This high-fidelity model could revolutionize how we predict extreme weather events and understand the impacts of climate change, offering, for the first time, a truly living, breathing digital Earth. It's official. Xiaomi has overtaken Tesla in China's electric vehicle market for the first time. The tech giant sold 48,654 EVs in October, nearly doubling Tesla's 26,006 units, according to the China Passenger Car Association, the star of the month. Xiaomi's YU7 SUV, which accounted for over two-thirds of the brand's deliveries, 33,662 units, outselling Tesla's popular Model Y by a wide margin. Launched just this June, the YU7 has already topped 80,000 sales, fueling Xiaomi's 4% stock jump to 44.62 Hong Kong dollars. Meanwhile, Tesla saw a 36% year-over-year decline, marking its weakest month in China since 2022. Even new launches, including a 6-seat Model YL and a fresh long-range edition, couldn't stop the slide. As domestic players like Xiaomi accelerate, China's EV race is shifting gears, and global competition may never be the same. Volkswagen is hitting the brakes on profits, reporting a 61% plunge for the first 3 quarters of 2025. The German automaker's earnings dropped to 3.4 billion euros, down sharply from 8.8 billion euros a year earlier, as U.S. import tariffs and a Porsche crisis dealt a heavy blow. The company said 2.1 billion euros in tariffs slashed margins, while 4.7 billion euros in charges tied to Porsche's abandoned electrification strategy deepened the hit, forcing VW to post its first quarterly operating loss since the pandemic, at 1.3 billion euros. The fallout has already triggered a leadership shakeup at Porsche and reignited concerns over Volkswagen's direction, amid intensifying global competition and the high-stakes shift to electric mobility. Wall Street's biggest bank is stepping deeper into the blockchain era. JPMorgan Chase has officially launched its JPM Coin Deposit Token, JPMD, for institutional clients on Coinbase's Base Layer 2 network, bridging traditional banking with decentralized finance infrastructure. Backed one-to-one by US dollar deposits, the token allows instant, around-the-clock settlement, completing transactions in seconds, a major leap from the traditional, hours-long banking process limited by business schedules. The move signals JPMorgan's bold embrace of blockchain rails for institutional payments and could reshape how global liquidity moves across financial systems. Former Google CEO Eric Schmidt is raising red flags about China's growing influence in artificial intelligence. In a recent episode of the Moonshots podcast, Schmidt warned that open-source Chinese AI models, including DeepSeek and Alibaba's Qwen, could soon become the global default, not for their performance, but for their zero price tag. Schmidt described an ironic split in the AI race. US models are closed and costly, while China's are open and free, giving developing nations an easy choice his concern. A world where Chinese systems quietly set global AI standards, shaping data, ethics, and access from behind the paywall divide. Spotify is turning a new page with music publishers. In a joint move with the National Music Publishers Association, the streaming giant has launched a new opt-in licensing portal, giving more than 2,800 independent publishers the chance to negotiate direct licensing deals for expanded audiovisual rights in the US. The portal, open from November 11th to December 19th, offers higher royalties for songwriters and greater creative flexibility, while giving Spotify fresh rights to build out video-driven artist experiences on its platform. The deal marks a major truce after years of royalty disputes, signaling Spotify's push to reshape relationships with indie creators and expand beyond audio into a broader interactive music ecosystem. China's chip rationing shows how nations can leverage critical technology to protect AI and tech ambitions. Geopolitics directly shapes innovation. Volkswagen's plunge illustrates that tariffs, regulatory shifts, and failed strategies can quickly disrupt even major corporations. JPMorgan's blockchain token highlights the speed and efficiency gains possible when traditional banking embraces digital assets. Schmidt's warning reminds us that in AI, free solutions can outcompete technically superior ones, shaping global standards. Spotify's direct licensing portal shows how technology platforms can shift economic power, giving smaller players more leverage. And that's a wrap for today's edition of Nexth Press News, where innovation meets intelligence. I'm Vivi, and it's been a pleasure guiding you through the latest stories shaping AI, business, and the world around us. Stay connected, stay curious, and keep following the Nexth Press interactive newsfeed, where every story comes alive with real-time insights and AI-powered perspective. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time, right here on Nexth iTV+.